I shouldn't do that.
They didn't have to take a special make it 20 times bigger.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, get right. Dude, you use that. What do you went to a tell you, it's awesome.
Well, they gotta have out it.
No, that was terrible. Can't have you looking terrible.
Yep.
Don't mess this up.
This is a tough one.
I want to say this, from the bottom of my heart. I know you guys are all either friends or family of James, but a lot of work goes into this, and I'm not just talking about the table or anything like that. I'm talking about the hard work that James has put into, getting where he's in, and Marlon and Michelle for spending the money and doing the things that are necessary to give their child a chance. And I just want to tell you, Marlon, I appreciate you and for what you've done for your kid. You've been a good role model for a lot of our other parents to see what they need to do for their kids. And James, I just want to tell you from our entire faculty here and all your friends, man, congratulations. If there's a kid at our school that deserves this, it's definitely you. Right.
A kid that is just a competitor. That's what I keep saying about him. He's a competitor. He wants to play. He wants to win. And his leadership ability and his character is a big reason that athletics are successful around here. So my hats off to James's family. Just a great individual, and I appreciate you.
Thank you.
One, two, three.
Practice shot. Everyone's in there. Colton, that is not a good look. Let's go again. I'm kind of missing him right there. All right, 1, 2, 3, smile.
No, sir. I've been working ever since I was little. My dad sent me in the yard hitting ground balls, taking back to practice, and past year or so I've been really working hard because I knew this was it. So the hard work I've put in, me and my dad, Coach Fitz, and honestly the whole team has paid off.
You wanted Valdosta State, right?
Yes, sir.
Why?
I like the program, and school's really nice, and I get to live with my sisters, one big plus, and I like the coaches down there. They run a program like I wanted to be run.
Well, I can tell you this, Barney, a long time is right. As you may or may not know, James and I are related, so I've been watching him grow up ever since he's been about 3 years old. I've been around him as he's been playing, and the whole time he was at Montgomery County, he was a great player there amongst his peers in that situation. And then when he got up to the middle school, his dad brought him over here to Toombs County. I'd like to think that some of it was because I was down here, and he knew that eventually there'd be somebody to take care of him and look after him. And but ultimately, the thing that really has separated him from some other people is the fact that he is a competitor, Barney. I mean, he's a guy that wants the ball in his hand when the game's on the line. He's a guy you want at home plate. If you need a run driven in, and he's just a guy who understands how the game is played. So now we go from James Ethredge going to finish his senior year in high school, and hopefully this is motivating for James to sign early at this point and have it taken care of so he can just be free and help lead us back hopefully further in the playoffs this year.
And the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Ball foul tip caught by the catcher. Logan Martin and ring up strikeout number 100 for James Ethredge in his Bulldog varsity career. 2-2 count on Drew Johns. Here's the pitch, swings and hits it on the ground to Brady. Moves to his right, fields it cleanly, throws to first, and the Bulldogs get a big out, number 3. They get Johns out for the first time this season, and the Bulldogs strand a runner at second base. A great start as Ethredge with 2 strikeouts and a couple of ground balls. First guy, Tanner Wright, worked the count full, but ended up grounding out to the shortstop, Salter. There's a fastball called, strike 3. James has 101 strikeouts in his Bulldog career. So now you most certainly don't want to give him anything to hit on 0-2. See if you can get him to chase. Here's the pitch. He did! Swing and a miss. The ball gets away, but Logan Martin has it and throws to first in time for a big out. Wow. Got him on 3 pitches. So Johns is 0 for 2. Bailey Salter right behind him from his shortstop position. As James comes set, Bailey retreats. Here's a pitch. A strike and number 3, and that is your ball game. James ends it with his 11th strikeout for the second time in his junior season. He hits 11. He did it on the road at Atco. He does it today at home to beat the Yellow Jackets 5-1. Here's the stretch. And the 0-1 pitch with the runner going. Ball hit back to Ethredge again. Fields at third base side. Throws to Beasley. And that's it for Benedictine. A power hitting team in the first inning. Just 1 base runner on a strikeout. Ethredge handling 2 plays. And of course Levi Allier catching a ball in center field. For the first time in his Bulldog career, he pitched 7 and got a win. This ball's hit by, into the glove of James. Hit hard right at him. And he put the glove right about his belt and caught it. Remarkable play. He's okay. He's probably shocked. It's coming right at his stomach. I don't think it hit him. Out comes Brian Fitzgerald. I think James is smiling. That's out number 1. 1-2 pitch. Curveball's lifted up in the air to left field. In comes Christian Moore. Out goes Bailey Salter. Makes a great catch. Throws back to first base. And the Bulldogs get a double play to end a great ball game. What a play by Salter. He basically took that one away from the left fielder, then planted and fired it back to first base and got 2 to end it. That was remarkable. And the Bulldogs have a great day on a Tuesday with James Ethredge pitching a 3-hitter. They beat this powerful Benedictine team, number 1 in the region, coming in undefeated at 6-0. The Bulldogs hand them their first loss of the region, second of the season, as the Dogs win 8-1. Righty on the mound, righty at the plate. Here's a pitch. There you go, James! Field, and it's sinking and dropping in for a base hit. That's going to score 1 and 2 perhaps, as Braddock is being waved around third. And here comes James Ethredge all the way to third as the throw goes to the dish. We'll give him a double and 2 RBIs on that one. James Ethredge ready to go. Here comes a pitch. Swings at a fastball, loops it into right field, hits it hard and deep into the gap, bouncing up against the fence. That scores a run. Ethredge coming to second base. He has a Bulldog double. 0-1. Swings and hits it right back up the middle again. Bouncing by the pitcher. The shortstop dives on it, but no play for Kirkland. And James Ethredge has 2 base hits. 1-2 is lined into center field, in for a base hit, bouncing in front of Clay Black. And how about that? James Ethredge with a big 2-out hit to drive in Brady from third base to cut the lead in half. Here's the pitch. Hits it over the head of the third baseman into left field for a base hit. Braddock being waved. Here he comes. Here's a throw. It's high and it's late. And moving down to second is Ethredge as Braddock scores to tie the ball game. And James has done it again. Another base hit, another RBI. His 7th of the season. Tall right-hander for a pitch. Hit on the ground and through for a base hit left side. Ethredge has driven in another run. He's got 8 RBIs on the season. The Bulldogs score 3 and now lead 6-3. Leads the team in that category. Hits the ball hard by the third baseman. Might get extra bases here. Rounding first, digging for second. Here he comes. He's in easily. Left fielder just kind of soft tossed it in to his cutoff man. James Ethredge with a triple and a double. in the bottom of the second inning. First pitch is a curveball, sends it up high into the air, deep to left field. Floyd's going back toward the fence. The ball is going to bounce up against the fence for extra bases and an RBI. James Ethredge is doubled. So the Bulldogs score again and lead 5-1. 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ground ball, base hit into left field. That's going to score Ben Brantley, and Bailey Salter will be held at third as Trey Hardy throws it in to his cutoff man, the third baseman, Alston Darcy. So Ethredge drives in his 11th run, and the Bulldogs are on the scoreboard. Down 3-1, the bases are still loaded. Second pitch from Powers, and he's hit right side, over the head of the second baseman Collins into right center field, scoring a run, and Ethredge will round first and look, but the Indians have the ball and they throw it in. James with his second RBI hit. He now has a dozen runs batted in this season. Here comes the pitch. Swings the curveball, hits it hard into left field, and over the head of the left fielder. It's still bouncing. It's made it to the fence, and James is now making it to second base with a dog double. He spent some extra time last night after pitching his gym in the batting cage with his father. And look what he just did, a hard hit double. He's hit the last two balls hard. It's at the end of that game on Saturday. Swings at a curveball and slaps it into left field for a base hit. Hunter Brady comes to third, is stopped there, and James Ethredge now has 16 hits on the season. And the Bulldogs, who are down 3-0, are set up first and third. He's looking for something good right now. Bulldogs down 5-2, bottom of the second. They're down 5-0 coming into the bottom of this frame. Here's a 2-0 pitch. Swings and hits it left side and deep. That ball is going to be up against the fence. That scores Hunter Brady. And moving down to third is Cody Dow. James Ethredge has a big double. Here's a pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop. And that's Albright. Feels it and throws to first, but way late. James Ethredge ran very quickly down that first base line. You got to give him a single, because it was not misplayed. It's just you got to hurry up when you're the shortstop. Infield in, and James is able to scoot that ball right by the second baseman and into right field for a base hit. He drives in his second run of the ball game. He's got 15 to lead the team this year. James going backside for his fourth hit. 2-0 on Ethredge. Swings it. Shortstop by his glove into left field. Down being waved by Coach Fitzgerald all the way to the dish. Here's a throw from center field and Black cutoff, and the Bulldogs add on another run. RBI single by James Ethredge. An error. Swings at this pitch, hits it up high to the air to right center field. He drives this ball deep. It's bouncing toward the fence. James Ethredge around first, coming to second with a Bulldog double. 2-0 pitch to the dish. Hit hard into right center field. The ball has some carry. It's into the gap. Bouncing around. Hunter Brady is coming to third. James Ethredge racing to second. Here's a throw that way. Slides in safely with another Bulldog double. And the 2-2 pitch hit hard into the gap in right center field. It's going to be extra bases again for James Ethredge. Let's watch the runner at third. That's Cody Dowd. He's being waved. Here he comes to the dish. Here's a throw that way, and he's safe. James is off the bag at second. Throw that way, and he's back. James with his second double. He powered it hard backside into the gap. Longest active for the Bulldogs. Swings at this pitch, hits it on the ground by the third baseman. Rolling into the corner. James Ethredge around first. He's digging for second, and his 8th double, and he has it standing. Scored 2 goals against Westside. There's a ground ball base hit by the mound, hopping up high in the air off the second base bag for James Ethredge. He has 2 hits. That ball almost hit Crowley in his follow-through, hit part of the mound, then hit the bag, and popped up in the air. There's a ball hit right side of the base hit from James Ethredge. That scores a run, and the throw comes all the way to the plate and gets away. But the Bulldogs will be happy with that. Hunter Brady off the bag at third and then goes back to third base. RBI single by James Ethredge, and the Bulldogs lead 8-5. Did not catch game 1. This pitch is lined up the middle base hit. James Ethredge with his first hit of the series. Pitched an outstanding game in game 1. He proved to everybody that if you pitch well against a really good team, you could stay with them.